Boom. All right, Yolanda. So, Yolanda wants to do general and see who comes through for her. So, today, the first person that comes through, but it comes through with a sense of urgency. So, this is the one I'm a little skeptic of. But this is a male that passes before his time. I don't know. He looks like early 20s. We don't know. And he tells me he passes tragically, suddenly, unexpectedly. Like, I feel like he's trying to, like, kind of tell his mom or his older sister, like, I didn't get a chance to say goodbye. I just, and then he says he saw it coming, but, you know, it could have been a little dangerous or a little, you know, sketchy situation, but we just didn't think it was going to end that way. There's a chance we do whatever this is, and it totally is fine. Oh, and then he makes my neck pop, which is like a huge release of tension. But he wants you to know that he takes partial responsibility, whether you know who this is or not. He takes partial responsibility for the situation that he was in, and he's at peace on the other side. Okay, that was the first person. She's like, yes. Okay, great. So that's the first person that comes through. So I'm going to keep going because you have three, all right? And so it's a fun little identifying game we're doing today. And I don't know if these are necessarily in the order, but you have a male over there that's a primary guardian angel, so always having to be strong, do it by yourself, rough and tough and tumble kind of life. Like, you learn the hard way, that kind of sucks for you, but it makes you like the best kind of person, not gonna lie. It makes you just a very real, relatable person, and that's what everybody wants, is someone to feel safe with and relatable and smile at, you know. Anywho, so um, this male, he makes me feel like we served. He makes me feel like something maybe happened medically, upper chest, kind of suddenly. We knew what was going on, but didn't pay a lot of attention to it. Seems like a medical type of thing. Comes over him suddenly, not paying attention to what ends up happening. And then we have a female that says thank you. So I think that someone's taking care of her toward the end. She shows me a little more sunshiny. She shows me an underlying condition that we are taking care of that eventually just kind of catches up to us, and that I think she had a hard time walking toward the end as well. And that's who that is. And then I feel like she's like a mother figure, but she shows me glasses. But we'll see. All right. Who do we have on the line that you can see? Well, we've got a couple more, we've got a few more minutes left. Let's see who we can zoom in on. Who do we recognize? Who do you want to talk to? Who makes sense? Whatever direction you want to go in. Spotlight is now on you. Seems like you may have recognized that younger male. I'm going to write younger and older. Boom. Mom or Yolanda? So is Yolanda's mom name? So that's your mom over there on the other side? How'd she pass? The male is Colt. The young male is Colt. That sounds like the young male name. And then as soon as you said that, he adjusted his hat. Fire. Colt? Wait, what? Colt was fire? Yes, he died at 21. And I even wrote that he passed in his early 20s. Oh my gosh, and he was 21 when he passed, and mom passed in a fire. I was like, I thought you saw it coming. She says, we did. And I was like, I thought you said you couldn't get around. She's like, I couldn't get out. Sunshiny doesn't expect it to happen, has a hard time getting around, has a hard time getting out. Hold on. I see different words. I see intuition. I think we knew. I think we had a feeling something was going to happen. Do you still have her glasses? Did she wear glasses? Did this woman wear glasses? Hold on, is mom's mom on the other side? I booked, but it gave me tomorrow at 10 a.m. What'd you book for? Silly, you booked a call. Silly girl, you just have to fill out the form for mediumship. So which one did you do? I can't see it on my thing yet, but I'll get to it in just a minute. I love that. Oh, you booked a mediumship call. Okay, cool. I'll do your mediumship right here. That's all right. You can take whatever you would like right now or 10 a.m. privately, whichever one. Okay, cool. So, you said yes, she booked, but doesn't have it. Okay, but you don't have her glasses. Here's the thing. Did mom's mom was in like a nursing home and couldn't really walk, right? And then mom's mom, we have jewelry and also had glasses, right? Okay. Okay. She says yes a bunch. Okay. So mom must have passed like under 2 years ago, I'm assuming. She hasn't been gone that long. Because I'm going to tell you right now who I'm looking at. She has been gone for 26 years. Okay, cool. So I'm going to tell you the first person that I brought in is grandma. That older lady is grandma, but it is mom's mom. Okay? So what's mom's first name? And if we take a little longer, who cares? We'll get to the next person in just a second. But hey, we're only at 7 minutes out of 10. We got time. That's why I tell you, listen, I try to do them in 5 for y'all, but if we take 10, we take 10, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. Okay, yeah, Yolanda must have been that other lady, and I think that's who I was talking to. Yep. Okay, cool. I was talking to Jan. I was not... I was talking to Mom. I was not talking to... Not that I wasn't, but that was a whole different vibe. It's not who... So that's the difference between letting me choose and letting you choose. Because I don't want to fucking miss your mom, you know? Okay, cool. So... Now, and I really want to talk more in depth with someone who dies in a fire. Let's just be very serious. Listen, if you guys want a private session, just go to my website, K to the Medium, hit book now, scroll down, and hit join my live stream. Preferably pick a person, but I'll play these games. I'm down. Okay, so Jan wants to talk to us. She does take partial responsibility for getting caught up in it's like we knew it, we had the intuition. It's not like a shoulda, coulda, woulda, but it's also like I had the feeling and didn't go. I almost knew it was happening, but didn't have the chance to act quick enough. It's almost like your intuition says, hey, the house is on fire, and then all of a sudden you're like, I'm gonna go do this. Maybe she caused it by accident. I'm like turned away from it and I was like, do we smell that? And then by the time it happens, the exits are completely blocked. So I would second, okay, her mom's over there helping her communicate, was over there. Okay, beautiful. Mom said that we have some things of her, but some things are homemade too. You can have things in honor of people's memory. And then she tells me that we have like clothes or something made out of clothing that she may have passed behind. So then I asked Mom about the fire, what happened. There was some intuition to go. There was a subtle feeling that was ignored. I can't tell if I don't think anyone died in the fire if it wasn't just another animal, but I feel, okay, what ended up happening here? Yes, house fire. I can feel, but I'm like, I either make something in the kitchen and forget the stove is on, or my intuition says, by the way, the house is going to burn down tomorrow, and I just don't listen to it. Something says, hey, and I'm like, Or maybe I'm like, hey, your house is going to burn down. Damn, I really need a nap. And then you go take a nap. And then there's a, I'm going to look away right at the wrong moment. And then the house is going to burn down. Yeah, I can't see that there was anybody else involved in starting it, so I'd really love to know what the theory is. Honestly, other people came through just because I feel like mom hasn't been able to explain her passing, or you feel like you're not getting the communication that you want, or it just, every time a bell rings, an angel gets its wings. So every time you're like, ding, oh, repeating numbers, that's totally mom. Mom becomes an angel that can actually help you and be seen because you're finally looking for her. So it just doesn't seem necessarily like didn't get a chance to transition properly. It just seems like hasn't blown your socks off with some signs and symbols. That's what it feels like. Just from my perspective. Let me know what happened. How'd the house start on fire? Very, 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 very curious. And then Danny, we're going to do your mediumship reading right after that. How did the house set on fire? If I book for something right now, can you do it today rather than private? Yeah, just join my live stream, silly. Just go to katethemedium.com, hit book now, and then scroll down, and you can do whatever you want while I'm on this live stream. If you want me to do it right here, you sign up for a live stream. Yep. They said in the basement some wires, but I'm unsure. You want to do tomorrow, Rebecca? I'm down. I'm down. You guys get phone calls tomorrow. You guys are seeing that phone calls are available on my schedule and getting excited. Yep, tomorrow. Do whatever you want for today. They said in the basement with some wires, but unsure. Hold on, let me go back to what I'm saying. Like she... Okay, great. Like she hit live wires and got electrocuted? Is that what we're saying? Basement wires right under your nose. Have a feeling, have a dream. No, I started during the night when she was sleeping. That's what she was telling me. Basement, the wires, go to sleep, have a dream. Intuition, by the time we wake up. Was it a really old house? And the animals went too. If there were animals in the house, they probably died. Listen, I'm really looking for somebody or reorganizing wires. I'm looking for poor intentions. I'm looking for bad omens. I'm looking for the hateful lover, and I don't see it. I see cheap electrical overheating the box, burning the bitch to the ground. Intuition, spirit, signs, symbols, attempts to save her. She goes and takes a nap. By the time she wakes up, there is no exit. She cannot get out. Maybe 5 whole minutes from like start to shit. And I think that's what happened. I think you still see her. Yes, there is no house there now, right? I think you still see her in your dreams, but I think you still hurt or want to blame somebody potentially, and it makes you. Actually, I don't know if you see her in your dreams. You have a lot more deja vu, and you talk to her in real time, and she gives you a lot of good creative ideas because you're always on to the next. I think that's where you'll see her. Don't block yourself. Trust your intuition. No one else but you determines your self-worth. Someone's not talking to you very nice, and your mom was telling me about it.